Hi.
Hey.
Nobody. That was the beginning. That was the pod equivalent of a millennial pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Casey does a really good millennial impression.
Yeah.
A very good one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is it that I have to do the smack, the breath before talking? How do you not do that?
It's because all their equipment, as soon as you press record, just starts recording. We just grew up with the time where you it had to
it's
click
just ingrained.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lag. Yeah. But it's really funny when you do a millennial impersonation. You really nail it.
It really feels true to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what we call acting.
Yes.
It is. In fact, what we call it.
What we call it. How is everyone of the group chat today?
How the hell are you?
How the hell are you?
I would assume you guys are the same, where we had two beautiful 80, 78 degree days, and then we go back, and then the next day it started snowing.
It didn't snow here, but it was a full 40 degrees on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, Sunday it was
what the hell?
was so cold and rainy, and then all of a sudden it was snowing sideways, and I was like, I am going to lose my mind.
We had a mini tornado watch Sunday afternoon.
It's just, I'm like, don't give me those 2 days
don't
of
do
hope.
it. No.
Don't give me those. I was literally
if you're gonna tease me,
outside.
do it on a Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't tease me on a weekend.
On a weekend.
My God.
Bamboozled.
So I'm trying to remember, was it Friday that it was super nice?
Friday was 80 degrees here.
Saturday was here.
Saturday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday was 76 and sunny here.
Yeah.
I was sitting out. I had the sunscreen out because I was in the sun.
Wow.
I keep asking my phone, what's the UV? And she's like 6. I was like, get my fucking chair. I am out there.
What's the UV,
out there. What is the UV? Always. 5 and up, I'm out. I'm sitting outside.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And what about the weather there in Austin?
Yeah,
did it warm up a little
out in Austin?
It's a little chilly.
Trust me, it warmed up. Today's been nice because it hasn't been ungodly hot and muggy like it has been the other days. It just gets so it's getting hotter, but we're in the weird humid season.
Mhm.
We're humid right now. We've got some moisture in the air.
Humid again. Will be humid again.
Humid again. Just like that damn Mangoes podcast story that I listened to, and I was crying at work.
Isn't it
so
good? It's
Girl, imagine how I was in the room.
In the audience.
In the room where it happened.
The room where it happened.
I'm so glad that they made it a podcast episode. Listeners, we're talking about RJ's. RJ did a performance with a local theater in Chicago. When was that?
November.
And so they live streamed it. So I was able to pop on the live stream, but they turned the segments into little mini podcast episodes. So they just released that. So I highly recommend you listen to RJ's story.
I listened to the intro. I didn't realize the Max, who is the host of the podcast, his wife is Taiwanese, and his little intro was like, my wife went through the same thing. I was like, oh.
I know. I was listening. I go, I thought this was about RJ.
I know. At first, I was like, this doesn't sound like him. I was like, oh, is he reading I was like, is he read? Did I write something for him? He was like, oh no.
I was like, did he change it to wife?
Yeah. Damn. They hetero.
Compact.
Yeah. They wrote me out, Henny.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think they wrote you back in.
Back in society,
back
in God's country. You know what I'm talking about?
In God's
back
country.
in God's country.
I love that. Back in God's country.
Guys,
Miranda, how is God's country? I was meaning to ask. How was it?
It's cold. It's cold. I didn't watch any of.
I did not watch it. I didn't watch any of it at all. I just saw the clip of the ending goodbye.
Yes.
Mhm.
And like he was talking and Mikey was like trying to like talk over and you saw like Sarah and Bowen in the
They're
way
just back there like, That's
"Bye
what.
there."
So Keenan was like interviewed on
Yes.
Yes, Adam
like Good Morning
told me.
America or something along those lines, like a local ABC, I don't know. And he was just like, he was so cordial about it. Like, I don't. I think it was fine. He was just leaving.
He was like,
He
I
was
thought he
just
was going
leaving.
to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he was just confused of what the rules were, and like,
Like,
okay,
to
Keenan,
literally
you
walk off
know.
To
the
literally
front of the
walk off.
stage
I
in front of
know.
the camera is
It
wild.
was crazy.
And the fact that they were all so far back from him,
Mhm.
Yeah.
everybody's like, something is going on.
Something's going on.
Well,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Well,
Well, don't worry, because I read an article that said his camp said he just had to leave.
you just have to go.
Gotta
just
catch
has to
that
go.
private
You
plane.
didn't know.
Well, let's ask him ourselves. Let's bring on our guest
Okay, let's
today,
bring
Morgan
on
Wallen. Come on
Morgan,
in.
congrats! Hi.
Come in
Well, hi
here.
there, y'all.
Hey,
I love the
y'all.
pod.
I don't think I could pick that man out of a lineup.
Here
I
he
just
is. There.
Hey, y'all.
I know.
I
Stupid.
I don't think I've ever heard any of his songs, nor if I like saw. I am trying to picture him now walking off the stage, and I cannot tell you what his face looks like.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure he looks like any other man in
Country music.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Where he's
He
not from
looks like
Iowa.
Jace.
It's
He
Iowa.
does
It's,
not
He's
He
got
does not
bleed.
look
the
like
same
Jace.
haircut. Yeah, I'm looking at
Oh,
Look
no,
at
his
Jace,
picture.
Morgan
Him with the
Wallen.
mullet.
Jace is
Oh,
about
yeah.
to shave his head.
He looks like there's an actor he looks like.
Where is God's country? Is South Carolina? Where is it? Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Somewhere in the South.
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in the dirty South.
I don't want to talk about Morgan Wallen anymore. Can we
Okay.
talk about the group chat show?
Oh, the group chat.
You
This
guys,
is the group chat show that
Me
we
and-
wish our group chat
We
was.
wish.
we have discovered this series. Has part 3 come out?
I don't. Let me check. While
Okay,
you talk,
so
let me check.
there are
Yeah.
2 episodes that came out of this
2
group
episodes.
chat.
Not episodes, 2 TikToks, y'all.
Episodes.
2
Episodes.
episodes.
You can have. What is the
episodes
limit on TikTok
at
now?
10 minutes. That's an episode, girl.
Honey.
So it is this one girl who is going over her group chat, and I don't know if this is real or not. Do we know?
I don't think.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't
Inspired
I
by
don't know.
true
Maybe
events.
Julio
So
Torres.
she's
wrote it.
reenacting the different members of her friend group chat,
Mhm.
and in it, they're all talking about how they have a girls' night dinner planned. And one girl is saying that her boyfriend has had a really hard time.
Boyfriend is having
Had a bad day at work.
had a
Bad day at
Hard
work.
day.
Specifically.
Oh, it's bad day at work.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
That's
is
what
the
she
reason.
wants
She
to
wants to
bring
bring Yes.
him.
She feels
And so she
bad
wants
leaving
to bring
alone.
him to dinner, and everybody else in the group chat is like, absolutely not.
Girl,
This
what
is
are
a
you
girl.
talking about?
The best are the 2 roommates.
Yes.
Because they're like having a conversation in real time. It's so fun.
And they're having a conversation in real time and not responding to anybody in the
Yes.
group
Uh-huh,
chat.
yeah,
That's how
yeah.
group chats
That's,
work.
that's
so good.
how,
That's how
yes.
it works.
There's
It's so
always
good.
somebody who stays quiet
Mhm.
and is like, I'm not playing into
Even
this.
when she's like, I'm not gonna say. I want to see what like Jessica says first. I'm
Yes.
waiting to see what Jessica says.
And Jessica comes through with
Jessica.
exactly what they wanted her to say.
It's so fun.
It's so
and then
fun.
part 2 is the reveal that the reservation had been changed from 10 to 11 2 weeks ago, not the day of. Like she
Not the
said.
day of. Not a last minute change.
And then she left the group chat.
So
Yeah.
the girl who was like, "I'm gonna bring my boyfriend," was the one who owns that reservation.
No,
No.
she didn't
No.
make it. She called to modify it.
She called to modify.
But she said she called. So the girl was like, the one girl who made the reservation lied, and she said, I went to change the reservation, but I couldn't add another
more.
seat. I'm so sorry. And then the girl who has the boyfriend was like, oh, that's so weird because I called them earlier today and they said it wouldn't be a problem. And then the girl got caught in a lie. And she was like, oh, I was trying to do it on open table, so maybe that's
Which is
why that wasn't.
which is
Wonderful lie.
incredible lie.
Wonderful
Incredible lie.
Such a good
And
lie.
then in part 2, she like gets petty and calls the restaurant to take it from 10 to 9. And she goes, the restaurant's like, oh, we have it on our books for 11. She was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. There was a change up from today. We went from 10 to 11 to 9 or whatever. And she's like, oh no, it got changed from 10 to 11 2 weeks ago. And she was like, it's so good. I
She's
need part
so
3.
good.
I need
so
part
she
3.
but she changed that. She was or
Yeah, she modified.
She
She knew her
modified-
boyfriend was coming 2 weeks ago.
She just
That's
wanted her boyfriend to come, period.
Mm-hmm.
how long have they been dating?
We don't know
We
that
don't
yet.
know that
We don't know that
information.
lore.
We don't know that yet.
We're not sure. It does not matter.
The world building is too good. I can't
It
help it.
does
Yeah.
not matter.
I want a full serial podcast of just finding out.
Mm-hmm. All the
Yeah.
deets.
I mean,
I have a throat lozenge in, so I apologize if you can hear clattering
just-
around my
Oh, we
teeth.
I just-
absolutely can, yeah.
I apologize.
well, hold on. Is this better? Try it again, Adam.
That
That's even
crisp and
louder.
clear.
It's actually crisper and
But
clear.
it took away some of the background like static
Oh,
noise.
okay.
Uh-huh, so we can hear it better now.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, let me keep that
Mhm.
to that. Yeah, I mean he shouldn't come, right?
It's like they're I don't think they get together very often. It's like
Yeah. Listen, if it was like Miranda is driving to Chicago, Jace happens to be here because he drove Miranda, then like sure, yeah.
But
Jace
even
can come.
I mean, like Jace, that's like Jace is like, I want to see Friedrich type of
That's
thing.
Right, right. It's not for
Also.
us.
It's not for
No,
us.
never. And like, but also like a lot of the times Jace will go in Chicago and I don't see that man also while he's in Chicago
Yeah.
because he has other friends
He has
who
other
live in
friends,
Chicago
yeah.
that he's seeing. And I'm like, hey,
That is
You-
so crazy.
Giving her the benefit of the doubt of the guy, which we now know is a lie, but the guy had a bad day
had a
at work.
bad day.
Right.
If like I had plans and then RJ was having a really hard time, I'd be like, hey, I have to, and it was like to a point that I was like,
I'm concerned.
I'm concerned, or I think
Then I'll just be like,
then
I
I'd
don't
be
think
like,
I
I'm
can
gonna stay
come.
out
I'm
tonight.
so
Let's do a
sorry.
yeah,
random
like
text,
I
something like
wouldn't
that.
go. I wouldn't
just
bring
wouldn't
I
go.
wouldn't subject
I wouldn't
him.
bring him
I wouldn't bring the man who's having a rough day
To a girls' night
out and
of,
like ruin everyone's
7
mood.
or of 9 girls, 9 other girls. Absolutely not.
Huh?
No.
So that he could just stand and sit and mope?
Right.
Right.
Oh, girl.
We don't
Because then
want
I was
that.
like, if
Mary.
it was like a relative died, then like totally like that, like.
But
stay
then
home,
just
blah,
don't
blah,
go
blah.
to
Right.
the
Then
thing.
don't
I'm
go,
like,
yeah.
hey, my boyfriend's whatever just passed away. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
So we're
We're
tuned.
staying tuned for part
Stay tuned
3.
to Part 3.
It hasn't come out yet, but I'm sure because I just went to check her page. I'm sure the algorithm will
Yeah,
feed it to
something
me
will.
as soon as it's up.
I love that.
Because you've been refreshing, you've been watching the same video over and
Mhm.
over again, honey.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You know, now that Adam will just like play his TikTok out loud, you know, during the day, I do hear a lot of like, don't ever work for these companies, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know why I'm getting
your
served those.
rights.
It's very weird.
I know. It's like, you deserve your rights. You do not deserve to work for a toxic environment. And they're all like work-life balance.
But I'm not watching
gurus.
them. I like scroll by them.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I
your
have a
TikTok
bad
just
habit of
tries to
spending,
tell
like,
you
10
something
seconds
you
on a
need to
TikTok.
hear.
Adam does have a millennial pause when he scrolls.
Yeah,
through
like,
TikTok.
oh.
Sometimes
Or
I
like you
give
get
every
distracted and
TikTok
walk
a
away.
chance.
gives him a chance.
Mhm.
And then I always have to make Adam. That's an ad. And he's like,
I
"Oh."
always try to at least not watch them. I always try to pause them, but then I read the comments, and because that's where I spend most of my time is in the comments.
Mm.
But I think
Just like
TikTok
reading
still
the daily
realizes
news, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's where I get my
Yeah.
info. Yeah, especially like if I'm watching like SVU, I'll go in the comments because it like spoils it for
So
me.
you can see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
Save you the watch.
because
I'm
who
not on
knows if
SVU
part
TikTok.
2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm on SVU TikTok. I'm on Gray's TikTok. But the movie I'm currently rewatching on TikTok because I have actually seen it.
Oh my god.
Great film, The Time Traveler's Wife. Have you seen?
Oh.
That movie is so good. I mean, like I remember being obsessed with the book before.
Is that Rachel?
Yes.
Yes.
And she's obviously iconic.
Rachel
in it.
McAdoo.
So rewatching that on TikTok currently, but I remember how good of a book and film that was.
Let me
Loved
open
it.
mine and see what's going on my.
Isn't that the
flip.
book where he like sleeps with himself?
What?
Okay, I'm thinking of something else. I thought
Yeah,
there's a
no,
scene
she's
where
a-
like
Yeah, isn't there a scene where he like jerks
like-
himself off or something.
Something like
As
that.
he's like,
I honestly that I don't. I have not that section of that part on.
I have
TikTok.
not made it to that part of the show, I guess.
No, I don't remember.
Listeners, let us know.
Listeners,
Or-
does I don't even know this man's real name.
I don't know who this man is.
Because
I
you're
don't know
not
who this
actually
man-
rewatching this, Miranda. This does not count
No.
as a rewatch.
Yes, it does.
No.
I wouldn't know the actor's name if I was rewatching it in its entirety. I think he was the
You
Hulk.
would know the character's name.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. It's Henry.
The
It is.
search- The search
It is
for
Henry. It's Henry.
It's Henry.
Yeah.
Casey, how are you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all! I am
Lots has
just
happened with
so-
Casey in this past
A
week.
lot. has
Really?
happened in the-
Yes,
in
like
the
a
past
lot.
week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Tell him.
since we last chatted, we have a venue.
Woo!
Oh,
wow. We have a date.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's in a month?
Yeah.
2 months?
Is it-
In a
is
month,
it
and it's in
May May something or whatever. It's in Orlando, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
pizza. It's
Yeah,
at Pizza
May
Rizzo?
15th.
It's
May
at
15th.
Pizza Rizzo. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's in 1 year and 24 days.
Wow.
Which is what?
April
April 25th,
2000.
Not
2006.
too hot,
Did you
not
send
too
this in the
cold.
group chat?
All you need is
Did I
a
miss
light
this?
jacket.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because I said I'll wait till I remember I told Miranda this, and I said, well, I'll wait until we like put the deposit down before I tell the boys to put it in their calendar.
Sure.
Mhm.
Because imagine if you had to
but-
change it. Oh, that'd be a mess.
What's the day?
April
April
25th.
The perfect date.
2026.
Yeah, the perfect
Is that why
date.
you picked it? It's the perfect date.
No,
Not
but
too
it
hot, not too
is.
cold. Yeah,
all you need is a light jacket.
And that should be the rehearsal dinner like after party. Everyone wears a light jacket.
Is it New
Yes.
Hampshire?
Or do full
No,
Miss
that
Congeniality.
means we are RJ. This is our time. Do you understand? We're
To do the
learning this
number?
choreo. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We are learning the choreo. It will happen. You're one in a million.
Casey, we're doing it for you.
Oh
You're
my
gonna be our
God.
Statue of Liberty,
I
honey.
cannot wait. Our time has come. Wow. We needed this opportunity. Thank you,
Bam,
Casey.
bam, 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 bam.
Amazing.
Well, things have changed for me too.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm a great uncle now.
Yes.
You're
he
a
is.
grunkle.
I'm
He's
a
a grunkle. Is that gonna be your
Grunkle.
nickname, Gronk?
Congrats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gronkowski is how I'm gonna go by.
So
Grunk.
she did have the baby after being on the bed rest.
She did.
She
She went
did.
back into labor, and then her water
Wow.
broke. So it was like, well, it's
What is
happening.
it? What's its name?
Her name
Her name is
Willow.
Willow.
Willow Grace.
Willow
Grace.
Grace. I love that.
She's 4 pounds, so
Oh,
she's
wow.
in a little NICU.
She's in the NICU,
and they're watching her and they're
baby.
taking care. Everybody's very calm. Everybody said everything's going fine.
Good,
Good.
good.
But this baby has look at this baby.
Send
Wait.
it to the group chat. Don't show the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to
No, I know.
post this.
I just want to forward it. We have this thing in my family called the Kopke nose. This is everyone in my family has the exact
Is that
same
your
nose.
nose?
Yes.
And the
And,
genes are too damn strong.
They're so strong. And this
I love
baby,
that.
this tiny little
4-pound
preemie
baby
4
with a
pound-
2
one-
pound, a half
yeah,
as
the
bad.
1 pound is
has the
a
same
quarter.
nose as
Oh,
me.
babe.
Oh,
She does have a little longer nose.
yeah. Oh, Willow.
That's silly.
Willow pill. A willow pill.
Willow pill.
Willow pill. Not a big pill.
Willow.
Willow pill.
Wow.
Well, congrats.
Congrats
to
to
Adam's
the
family.
grunkle.
Yeah, congrats, Adam.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any other news?
yes.
Adam?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Get
New
excited.
I've never been to New England. Oh no, I've been to Massachusetts. I lied. Never mind.
Massachusetts. Yeah, the Provincetown. So we'll be staying at Provincetown, and then
We'll just take a little day trip over.
a day trip over to
Yeah,
New
just like
Hampshire.
12-hour drive.
yeah. I was like, it's actually not. It's probably like 2 hours from Provincetown.
There's no way.
There's no way because
There's
it's
no
like
way.
a full hour and a
It's
half,
like-
I think, to drive around the Cape in to
Yeah.
Boston, isn't it?
I think it's
Maybe
longer
like
than that.
2. But you can take the little ferry.
Yeah, you could take the ferry. Let's see.
Boston. What's
Boston.
the city, or should we not say?
244. You're right.
Ooh.
The city's Nashua.
Nashua.
And that is spelled.
NASHUA.
And can you use it in a sentence? I'm getting
I'm
married in
getting married
Nashville.
in Nashua.
Oh, I see. It's close to the border.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, it's close to
Excuse me, I apologize.
Boston. Like it's
Yeah,
it's
so-
probably like a 45-minute drive from Boston.
Okay.
Yeah,
A
we're gonna
20-minute
fly
drive.
into Boston.
Yeah,
Flying to
I think
Boston.
most people will. Like, I think me and Joe are also flying into Boston.
When you flew in last time, or that's not where his family lives. That's just where the
No, that's
wedding's
not right.
happening.
We fly into Albany to see his family.
Oh, I
Mm.
see.
We fly into Albany, drive over to Vermont. And then if
Oh,
we
right.
were gonna, yeah. But this is just a little bit more east. So, but it's close to another airport called like the Manchester Airport, which is like it's like a smaller airport, but it's like a Southwest air. You know, it's mostly Southwest.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Um,
about
For now.
For now, honey.
For now.
You give me a map of the Northeast. Could not
Nothing.
tell
No,
you what
couldn't.
state
Oh,
is where.
I still don't know which one is Vermont and which one is New Hampshire.
Absolutely.
Is
No,
Vermont the one that's top heavy or bottom heavy?
we don't know.
Vermont is the top heavy.
Okay,
And there's no way to know. I don't think anyone knows.
I think they're all just
Vermont is
one
top.
state.
Well, all the
Hamp's is
maps
the-
burned in the Great Fire of
Yeah.
Alexandria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Hampshire's east, Vermont is west. New Hampshire touches Maine.
Ooh.
Okay.
Where on the map did New Hampshire touch you?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
please show me on the map. Please point on the map.
But yeah, it's been such a relief, like, because
So very exciting.
it's because every venue is like, oh, it's just a easy 10,
something
12,
drive
14, $14,000
Mhm.
fee for the room.
Oh my god. For
For
a
the
big
venue.
old hall.
That's crazy.
No, that's
And
not.
guess what? Since I'm getting married, technically outside of their they're
In season.
seasonal.
Mm.
Their season starts in May.
In May,
So I'm scamming them by getting married the last weekend in April to get the room fee is waived.
$0.
Wow. So it's like a resort. It's like a resort.
It's a country club.
Oh my god.
It's a Great Wolf Lodge. Is that what you said? It's Great
It's a
Wolf
Great
Lodge?
Wolf Lodge.
Great Wolf
and
Lodge. We will
You're
get
getting married
doing
in
that.
the
found
Mayflower.
this, yeah,
I
so
call
it is
Top Bunk.
I do. Splash.
We are going to be running all around that Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh my god.
With all the children. Just
We gotta
wet.
bring our water
just
shoes.
wet.
Our
A
pool
nice wet
shoes.
wedding. White wedding?
Mhm.
Wet wedding, honey.
Wet wedding. We already know.
We
Oh my god.
Well, Casey's not
Lord,
going
we
to
would know.
Casey, you're gonna wear white.
Yes.
That's what the
She's
red.
a-
She's got a red
it's a-
veil for her red
yes.
wedding dress. I asked her
if she's wearing a red wedding dress.
if we all get together in the coming months, if we maybe in Florida, maybe we do a little road trip to Iowa, who knows? I was like, could we just go try on wedding dresses for an hour? I was like, you don't have to
Say
you don't
yes
have
to the
buy
dress.
any,
Come
but
on.
the fact
Can
that
we go to
like,
what's his name in New York?
Kleinfeld. Let's
Kleinfeld.
do it.
Oh my god, I literally have a screenshot that I was gonna send Miranda before the pod, and then I got distracted. But I got so I'm on wedding TikTok now. Obviously,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all wedding.
Well,
all
you
wedding all the time.
Before it goes away again this weekend.
It's going away again.
Yes,
Yes,
girl.
its next deadline is this week.
Oh, TikTok is?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I
doing
won't
it
go
again.
into the group chat.
Oh my god. We must find her on other
We have to find her on
platforms.
She's the only person I will ever actively look for.
So I'm on TikTok, and this girl goes to Kleinfeld. And tell me why the sign that I said yes to the dress at Kleinfeld sign is literally printed off and
No, it's not.
Times New Roman, bitch.
In an
Times
acrylic.
New Roman
No.
printed off in a plastic frame.
What the fuck is she wearing?
Is that the
What
dress?
in
Is
the
that just her-
2016 is this dress?
Is that her dress?
That's a Miranda dress from
That's her dress
2016.
That-
that's
Oh,
her
okay.
trying on dresses dress.
That's her. Well,
Wow, that's
would-
really embarrassing.
It's
actually.
like a mini. It's like a Minnie Mouse.
Rock
Right,
the
and black
dots.
rock the dot.
Rock the dots, honey. Speaking of
Um,
Minnie Mouse, speaking of, wearing
What?
clothes in a park, anything else we could wear in a park soon, maybe?
Oh,
Casey?
like branded clothing?
Oh,
I'm like Miranda's shirt that she's
Mir-
wearing.
Yeah, I was like,
You want Miranda to
my go off.
Go Orf.
You can
Look at
buy our
this.
new
Go Orf.
merchandise now.
Go Orf. It looks good
Um,
on the tie dye.
Yeah, it's cute.
green. Yeah.
It's cute.
But you said the shirt is shit quality. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
I
that's
did,
Miss
and
T
I've never
Public.
ordered from T Public.
I will say that
it's
I mean
fine.
the tie dye is a different because it is tie dyed, so it's
Sure.
that rougher material.
Hmm.
So-
She's a little rough around the
She's a little
edges.
Yeah, so y'all
Casey's
I
come
got
out of
so-
retirement, honey.
I got so excited. And I was like, you know what? It may be April
Time.
Fool's Day.
You guys,
But
she posted it, and I was like, Casey, do you know you
It's
did this
April
on
fucking
April
Fool's, girl.
Day?
People
and
aren't
I'm
gonna
like,
believe
Parkbound
you.
is back, y'all.
People did not believe it. People were in my DMs being like, "Oh, I
Is this
saw
real?"
that. I got so excited, and then I saw the date." And I was like, "Did you not click the fucking link that I
A
posted?"
million
as well?
links in my story.
Like, I'm
Like-
taking you directly to her site. You could just go click and see that it is in fact real.
Mhm.
But so Casey had to
Yeah,
keep being like, "Not a joke.
Not a joke.
Parkbound is
Not a joke.
back.
Please,
Parkbound
Not a
Buttons
joke.
is
believe,
back."
please
real.
believe me.
And hey, one of the first orders was from a listener, and having the note to seller box is my favorite thing because reading every note to seller that is
comment,
like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, I'm so happy this is back. I've missed these, blah blah blah. I had Lindsay said it in our text, and then another listener also posted about the serotonin boost to getting your Parkbound Buttons order is
on its
confirmed.
way.
Like with truly, I like logged in. So I go. So the other day, I'm like, you know what? I'm finally gonna finish making these buttons because I've been designing these buttons for weeks, and I will go. I'll get excited and start working on it, and then I'll stop, and then
Mhm.
I'll do a little bit more, and I'll stop. And it's it's the ADHD brain. I'm like, I'm so into it, and then I'm like, "Ugh, I can't do a thing. And then I'm like, I can't do a thing. I finally finished them, and I'm like, okay, how am I gonna sell these? Am I gonna on Etsy? And I'm like, let's just see if my website still works.
Still works.
So I get on, log in, and it's all there, y'all. It's just unpublished. It's just everything is still just there. So I spent
There
several
she
hours.
is. Parkbound is back, and look,
Yeah.
Miss Piggy, honey.
.weebly.com.
Yeah. Don't give me just my go off is Squarespace
Weebly?
domains. It's Google domains selling to Squarespace because I got problems, y'all.
Yes.
But I'll go off in my go off about that. But anyways,
I'll go
so
off
I
and my
got-
go off.
I'll go off in my go off. But I got it all set up, and yeah, and I did like a test purchase to just make sure everything's running right. I'm like, is the money still going to my Square account? I'm like,
Yeah.
checking
Is
everything.
the
Rusty.
is the
Is
bus
it-
still running, honey?
Is the bus still running? Where's it going? Yeah, so I got it all, and it was just like, wow, like a blast from the past. Getting the order confirmation emails again. But y'all, I'm doing a limited thing of
Limited time magic,
Muppet-
honey.
Muppet Vision goodbye buttons and then 2 Chapel Roan buttons to start off and
To start
And-
off.
To start off.
to start off,
To
That means
start.
he's gonna launch the Friends series button soon, right, Casey?
Yeah. Let's see,
I
let's see
posted it.
those poll numbers.
Yeah, let's pull up the poll. So I polled. I was like, I couldn't help but notice that Casey did not add a pre-order for the Miranda and Casey Friends series buttons. And so I put
Miranda and Friends.
Miranda collab.
the Miranda
Yeah.
Friends collab. It says, while Parkbound is risen, should Casey list these? And I put the options as yes, I would buy, or no, I'm on Casey's side. First of all, the first vote I had was from Casey herself, and she voted no.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Since then, I've had 9 votes for no, and if any of you are listening, you can all kiss my ass. Literally all of you. Fuck off. Don't vote. Anyway, there are 41 people that say they would buy.
Wow.
Here's the tea.
41.
I want Adam to send one bad idea to Casey, and I want Casey to immediately publish
Make
it
it,
on the
yeah,
site
yeah.
before
It's like it's a
it's
garbage.
garbage.
idea.
And Casey's like, I don't know. I just felt like
It
this,
felt
I
right.
know.
this feels right.
It's the Judy Hopps ACAB.
Oh my
Cups are bunnies.
God.
No.
Oh, cups are bunnies.
You should have
All
done. You
cups
should have done
are
a.
funny. That's actually so funny.
Cups are fun.
You should have done a piggy whispering. Find a picture of Piggy whispering to Kermit, and
Is,
it would say,
your
"Is your pussy green?"
Oh my god.
No, it should be Adam's face, and then it says sexy, sexy,
And
sensational.
sensational. Man, there
Honestly.
should be a group chat,
There
like a
should be
group chat series.
collab, and
Yeah.
this is our famous quotes.
Man,
Our many famous quotes.
I mean, you'll have to like also resurrect her again in November when Wicked for Good comes out. You
Absolutely.
know,
Did we see the poster?
Did we see the
Did we see-
poster? Let's
we
pull
did.
it
I thought it
up.
was a fan edit.
I thought it was a fan edit
Before
too.
I did
Are
not
we
send it to
sure?
the group chat because I was like, I had only seen one source at this point post it, and so I didn't post it in the group chat because I was like, I don't know if this is
Because
real.
it's like a picture of the poster, so it
Yeah.
looks really wonky.
Because it was at
At CinemaCon.
Yeah.
CinemaCon, honey.
Which is what they they thought it was good. Or is CinemaCon 2 weekends?
I think it's 2 weekends. I think Universal's panel's next weekend.
Great. So that's when they think that the trailer is coming.
Well, they think they're gonna show the trailer at CinemaCon, but they're gonna embargo it for release on social media for like another few weeks.
Well, that's bullshit. Here it is.
Wow,
You will
look at
be
that
changed.
dress.
Wicked for Good.
I
The
know, that
blue-
dress is
yeah.
so it's very Trinity the Tuck.
The
It just
pants.
feels drag, you know?
The Elsa leather, the Elsa leather
Elphaba.
pants. Elphaba leather pants.
The Elphaba boots
I mean,
diva.
I think I was saying it because of Elsa's pants in
Mhm.
Act 2 of
Oh,
Frozen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But there is a very Elsa element
Froyo
to
Act 2.
Yeah,
There's a very Elsa on Broadway element to the Glinda dress.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
they're for sure pulling the Broadway blue dress.
Yeah. But
Oh, yeah.
these boots, girl. And her,
Yeah.
This picture sucks because it's
Her
like you're kind
hair.
of getting
and
a
her
glare
hair
on
is
it.
just up and out.
Yeah.
Because the left side is more green. There's more
Yeah.
contrasted greenery in like I think I saw a better or like a lit up version, but
Yeah.
they definitely look like they are on very tall on top of these mountains.
I know, that's the thing. I was like, the
Mhm.
scaling, but I think in person, because there was one picture that I saw
but
that
this is the thing about movie posters. Movie posters are fascinating because there's so much contractual like nonsense that goes
like
into
what
movie
has
posters.
to be in it.
Like how big people have to be. and
Because
stuff like that.
this was also how it was. So
Yeah.
it's like it's full size.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, I like this better because the cliffs don't look so cut off.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. And thank you, Cinepop, for sponsoring
Thank you,
this.
Cinepop.
Cinepop,
post.
they're the ones. They were doing the real reporting this weekend.
I know.
That's real theme park journalism.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
honey. Just like what we'll be doing at Piece of Rizzo, honey. We will be
Absolutely.
on the clock reporting, on the sidelines, just
On the scene,
on the scene, honey.
Mhm.
interviewing cast members, saying, "Where will you go after June 7th?"
Well, because we've already caused a ruckus, honey. There will be cast members waiting for us at Pizza Rizzo.
Pizza Rizzo.
Because one of our dear listeners has a daughter.
Miss Pepper,
Miss Pepper
Pepper Ann.
Pepper Ann's kids. will be there.
How
So
old are these
Me
kids?
and
I have
Adam's
questions.
colleagues, our peers.
yes.
Yeah, are we talking like 18-year-old CP?
yeah, college programs. So yeah,
College.
probably.
18, 19? Do they even want to hang out with us?
With Casey for sure.
With me for sure.
That's Gen Alpha, though. I don't think
We
they
don't
want to
know that they're
touch
college
Gen
program.
Zs.
Oh yeah, it's
It
Oh, I
doesn't
thought
say
you said
college
they were
program.
college program.
no. It says okay. Pepper Ann said my daughter Ann.
My Pepper and daughter Ann.
Pepper Ann daughter Ann is currently in entertainment at Disney.
Ooh.
Oh,
She's
is she
already got
friends? Is she
15
friends?
cast members ready to
Is she?
attend.
She's friends. To,
Girl, I don't
she's
have
friends to
15
Rizzo.
friends.
She's friends with Rizzo.
Absolutely.
She's friends with Sweetums in Muppet.
Yeah,
Sweetums.
that's the thing. We need to find listeners who know people who work at Pizza Rizzo,
Yeah.
Mhm.
who then can be in on this. Bring
Mhm.
Rizzo up.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's all
That's
about
about it. That's all I got.
This is a huge podcast, guys. This is a great opportunity. We get dozens of listens, and I mean, you can't beat that traffic.
Triple
You know
digits, y'all.
I could write a strong PR
A press release.
email
Yeah.
and include Miranda and Casey Entertainment Cheese and the Ampliverse numbers combined. Let's say they all watch the group chat. They don't need to know.
Sure.
But let's add all of those analytics and those numbers. And
And for what?
And
and-
do what with it?
and
Send it
just
to whom?
send
it
I
to
don't
who-
know, Disney PR? I don't know.
No, girl.
Someone at
Bro,
Park
you worked for the company. You think they care?
and just throw us a bone. Throw us one
The thing
little
they'll
banner.
throw you a bone is being like, "Do you want a preview of the merch we're gonna debut at Flower and
Yeah.
Garden?"
Yeah.
I'll take it. And you don't want that, honey?
No, I don't
No.
want to go into theme park journalism at this point in my life, RJ. I think I'm out of
I'm
that.
just
I
saying
think
they
it's a
might
little
throw us.
oversaturated at
They
this
might throw us
point.
a bone and take our picture and post it on their profile. Be like,
Oh,
look at all
we're
these
gonna-
people.
we're gonna
look
get
at all
the,
these
like,
people saying goodbye to Pizza
Gal
Rizzo.
Gadot with the snow with the Queen Insta post.
Yeah. They may
Yeah.
throw and bring
They
Rizzo
might-
out there,
I mean,
honey.
yeah.
When they make
Yeah.
Tim Allen stand there with Buzz Lightyear or
Yeah.
whatever.
Or Sweetums. Bring Sweet. I know
Bring
for sure
Sweetums
there
out.
is a Sweetums cast member.
There's a Sweetums every day.
There's a Sweetums every day. They can just pop out of the backstage.
Uh-huh.
He throws his water and then runs back out and then runs
Mhm.
out to see us and says,
Yeah.
"Hey, thanks for
There you go.
coming.
Thanks for
Thanks for
Yeah, we
supporting."
could arrange it because I think it goes all day, right? Muppet Vision doesn't close.
Yeah.
She never closes.
And she never will. Her
closes,
legacy will
except
last
June
forever.
7th.
Except June.
Past June 7th.
One of my friends back in the day, someone had messaged him and was like, "Hey, come to the side of Muppet Vision at this time," and she brought Sweetums out there to meet him because
Oh
it
my
was like
God.
it's like once Sweetums goes, he goes out that kind of out the exit way, and then it's still in the show, so no one's over there.
Yeah.
So he went around the side and got to meet Sweetums. I met Sweetums once at a DVC event. I had to
Mm,
check my.
that's what we can talk about. Did you see this private character event that was held this weekend?
Oh, is this the one with like the fucking Merlin was out?
Yes.
Yes.
So it was a
I
private
got
event
so pissed off.
where
Yes, I saw this.
a fan purchased this event. First of all, I have no
Oh.
idea how this is even possible, but it was like a fan purchased this event through like the Disney character department or something,
Mhm.
and
yeah,
then
because
charged.
you can order them for like Disney with Disney events. You could say, "Hey, I want Belle and I want Maleficent," and they
Okay,
have to do
that makes-
and then how many
backdrops?
So
but
how
they
many
do it.
buttons do we need to sell for one of these girls to show
So,
up at Pizza
but here-
Rizzo?
So then they charged all of these like 30 guests $750 to come to this event.
Pay for it?
And I understand being able to be like, I want Mickey and Minnie, I want
Yeah.
Belle and Cinderella.
Yeah.
It was Merida and Queen Eleanor. It was
Yeah.
Merlin and
It was
Arthur.
so many people.
It was the damn trolls.
It was
No,
fucking,
the trolls and
Oh,
Duke
there's
of
the
Wesselton
It was
from
the
Frozen.
Wesselton.
Wesselton.
Wesseldorf.
Yes.
Weaselton.
Wesselton and the like I was like, those are costumes I didn't know existed.
I didn't know they existed.
Yeah.
The trolls specifically. I
Mhm.
first saw the Duke and the trolls, and I was like, "Oh, cute, Hong Kong."
Yeah, that was my exact reaction.
And it was not.
Until I
And then I
noticed that it
saw.
was like
I was
they
like,
were
"Oh, you're in
outside
Norway," and I was like,
in
"Oh my
Norway.
god!"
Was it a buyout? So they closed up Epcot, or is it just in
No,
Norway?
I think the park was open, and it must have been like backstage by China or Norway. I know. I've
little
eaten in
convention.
like the backstage Norway area. There's like a little
Wow.
thing like upstairs type of thing.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was, but I'm like, that was crazy.
Merlin and Arthur is a crazy pull. Merlin
Right.
and Wart.
Like they would have had to have brought those from Magic Happens, the parade
Oh,
at
yeah.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, they probably have a set in Florida
For like the races,
That,
probably?
like,
that
for
just like
what?
I'm sure they have an archive of costumes since they have so much space.
Yeah, isn't there a prince? Isn't there a Middle Eastern prince that always does a birthday with all of them?
I feel like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's always that one Magic Kingdom buyout every year or whatever
Hmm.
in like September.
Yeah.
Who
That was the
one
year where we saw
character-
like they had like the fucking doorknob from Alice in Wonderland, and I was like, "Are you
Yeah. Like a
fucking
doorknob.
joking?"
Yeah. That's the thing. Like if we were to bring a character besides Sweetums to Pizza Rizzo, like who would the characters be that we bring?
Well,
still know what
famously
Muppet
during that
costumes they
villain
had.
night, they had
Constantine.
they had Constantine from
Oh.
So
Muppets
just take
Most
off the
Wanted.
mustache. You basically have Kermit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Get Kermit up there.
Constantine, I remember it was like the longest line to meet
Mm-hmm.
Constantine.
Because he had to take so many breaks. He was like the actual guy. He was the actual He was the actual Muppeteer.
Yeah.
It wasn't like someone like doing a
wasn't-
thing. It was
It
like
wasn't like you could have two friends of Oogie Boogie.
right.
Yeah.
Which then makes me wonder if any of those characters will be out for a springtime surprise this weekend. Like if they've already hired people to play them, like maybe they'll have them on the course for a springtime surprise this weekend.
That would be funny.
That would be
Just
funny.
since those
It is a
first
springtime
event.
surprise, honey.
That
Sure
is a
is.
surprise.
Is it
Mhm.
insane to think about that the Villains Night at Hollywood Studios happened 11 years ago?
Oh my
And
God,
you know
yes.
what?
And I worked it, honey. I was parking cars.
No, you were. I was in Orlando that night. And that was,
I was
the night that
parking cars.
I met Jill.
Lil G.
Lil G.
Lil G.
We were at the Halloween party, and she wasn't at the Halloween party, but she flew in that night and surprised her now husband and met him for the first time.
Oh, it was like a arranged marriage situation.
Uh-huh.
She was
That was
dating
there.
her.
It was a 90-day
90
fiance
Day
thing.
Fiancé.
She came
Yeah.
from Canada, so
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing! Congrats, Lil.
Congrats on your wedding, Lil G.
Lil G. But yeah, I remember that villains event, and I was like, oh, good. Maybe the Halloween party won't be busy because everyone will be at this.
And was it busy?
It was normal.
I just
think.
remember the lines at guest relations after the villains event.
Oh, I bet.
So crazy.
Pissed.
Pissed.
I didn't get to see Constantine.
I won't
Yeah.
see
I didn't get to see Angelina Jolie walking around.
Oh yeah, because
as
they had
Maleficent.
Oh,
Maleficent,
that's
Maleficent.
right.
Mhm.
Maleficent.
And they had Star Lord and Gamora
Oh yes.
for that
Oh,
dance
yes.
party.
Do y'all remember that that the
favorite villain.
villains club?
Yes.
Club villain?
Yes.
During Halloween.
Yeah. It was it was
No,
like
it was just like this separate
no.
ticketed event.
I remember
Oh.
it was in like January or February. It was
Yeah.
called Club Villain, and it was like a party,
Yeah.
and it had an open bar. And
Yes.
And it was face. It was like some of them who were not
Face
normally
characters.
face characters were face characters.
Yes.
It was like
went
Cruella
to
and Evil Queen, and I think it was the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, the Queen of Hearts and Maleficent, I think.
Yeah.
There's
the
a new
four.
there's a new Switch Disney Villain Switch game that.
Oh
just
yes,
got
like
announced.
the cafe one or
and
whatever.
they're a cafe, and you're brewing potions for them. Disney
Cute.
Villains
Awesome.
Cursed Cafe.
They also did Disney Villains After Hours. I went to that one time. I remember.
With me.
Oh, that's right. It was. Who was with us? There was a third.
With me.
We had a
Oh,
third.
that is a visual
third.
novel.
It's a visual novel. It's not really.
It's not even a game.
I don't think Lindsay was there, was she?
No, who was it?
Because I remember it was just like me and you taking pictures of each other.
Oh, it was just us two?
And granted, we barely took a photo together. Very classic.
Yeah. We just
Miranda
hanging.
Casey, early
Uh-huh.
Miranda Casey lore,
We just
or does
hanging.
it still exist?
I
Well, I
mean,
don't
the
think you
fact
took
that
pictures
I'm
at
like,
San Diego. You took like story pics.
We took
but not,
one
like-
photo together, the three of us.
the three of us took one photo, and
One
it was
photo.
like the last like hour we were together. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my
And
God.
it was like,
cannot
well,
forget
I
it.
guess let's document.
Hey, we just finished.
Yeah. Who's she?
Who's she?
Who is this diva?
Who is this diva?
I've been working on my veil
Your
for
Pizza
the
Rizza veil?
The
This one is
Rizavale.
kind of janky, but I did get the little thing.
Oh, the little comb.
I cut it in the way they told me to cut it, and it's not great, but I have tons of fabric and more of these little clippy things. But
Okay.
it gets the job done.
She gets the work done.
He's cute.
It
She's
can,
cute.
without my little
Your little
my little
space
buns today, but
Your little Shrek ears.
That's
my
right.
little Shrek ears. Man, we gotta get to Epic Universe, y'all.
I know, Casey.
One
I
of
need to know.
one of my
I need
friends
to watch
was
things.
at Epic Universe with Scott and Mike from Podcast
Oh,
Tonight.
wow.
And I said, you gotta tell me a story time later. And he sent me some weird emoji, and I'm like, oh, you're not gonna tell me.
Oh,
Boo.
rude.
Boo.
Boo.
I have got to watch How to Train Your Dragon, I think.
Yes, you do, Miranda.
Mm.
Thank
You
I
can just
need
wait
to
for the
watch.
live action to drop.
Yeah, it's
That's
basically the same movie,
true.
just with real
It really
with a
is.
real dragon.
They're doing the Lion King
Giving
thing, and it's just shot
Pete's
for shot, pretty
Dragon.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is your new favorite genre, just watching
yeah,
the live action
the live.
shot for shot remake.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
My
Mhm.
favorite.
Still haven't seen Snow White,
Still have
Miranda?
not
Still haven't?
seen Snow.
What a
have
shame.
not-
I want to remind everybody that Miranda, like a month ago, was like, "Oh, I'm for sure seeing it
I'm
in
definitely
theaters."
seeing it.
I was, but then I realized that my scheduled movie date was last Tuesday when we recorded this podcast.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Oh.
see.
I'll
So
blame
then
it on
we're-
us.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am. I am, in fact. Well, if you're gonna give me shit for it, I am blaming all of you. So now we're just
And it's
getting-
so rare for us to meet on Tuesdays to record this pod, so I get why you were confused.
Yeah,
I understand why you schedule it on a Tuesday because we
Well, I
rarely
didn't
record.
schedule it. I was invited. A calendar invite was sent to me.
Mm.
It was
Oh,
on my
you were gonna go
Google
with people.
calendar.
You weren't gonna go by yourself.
I was going with like children.
You weren't gonna silently watch it on your own?
No, ew.
I think you should watch it
I
on your
need to like
Apple
be able
Watch
to like
as
turn
God
to
intended.
turn to somebody and be like, "Oh my god."
Didn't we record last Monday instead?
No, it was
No,
a
we recorded
Tuesday.
No, that was
because it
I
was
think 2
after
weeks
Adam's
ago.
little happy hour for his
Oh,
birthday.
His birthday.
Yeah.
And that was the last time he
So-
spoke to his boss.
That was not the last time I saw
Okay,
it.
okay.
No, he flipped him off on Friday. Okay.
Say bye.
set
Bye,
some,
Paddington.
set some things on fire, and then
The girls are showing solidarity to Curious George. So, Adam, you have the
Oh,
support of our
yeah.
listeners, our
Oh,
checkers.
yeah.
You mean Curious George has the
George
support?
has support.
Curious George has
Right.
support. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
mean because that wasn't a story about me.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Curious George has
Right.
has garnered a lot of
Okay.
support.
But you said Adam has support, and I was confused.
Well, I know how
Oh.
passionate you are about
Curious
Curious
George's
George.
Yeah.
life. Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you're not alone in supporting Curious George.
Yes, you
Great.
are among the Curious George supporters.
Mm,
Mhm.
thank
Mm.
you.
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
Do you want to hear a joke?
sure.
I mean, it
And then
is
we'll
April
go out.
Fool's Day.
It is
Please.
It
April
is April
Fool's.
Fool's, so I got one ready.
Okay, let's
Go
hear it.
ahead.
2 guys walk into a liquor store to rob it, and the one guy says to the other guy, "Is this whiskey?" And the other guy says, "Yeah, but it's whiskey to rob a bank."
Oh, Mike.
Is that what
Oh my
you're
God.
doing now with your time?
Yeah. I think I'm working on my type 5.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I totally forgot. So after we basically decided on the venue, we went out to celebrate at Chili's.
Swear.
Different Chili's.
Oh my
Different Chili's.
God.
But on the way to Chili's, we had to stop by 7-Eleven. We go
Uh-huh.
into 7-Eleven, and we walk in and we go to get in line at when we go to get in line at the counter to
Mhm.
pay, there was this woman standing off to the side, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, were you in line?" And she was like, "Oh, no, I'm just here." And I was like, "Oh, are you
Oh.
sure?" And she goes, "No, I'm Tammy." And shakes my hand. And she
Please.
shakes my hand and I laugh. And then she holds my hand as she's shaking
No.
it.
Oh no.
And then she hugs me.
What?
Yes. She hugs me.
Casey, stop going to
Casey,
Chili's.
stop.
I'm tired of
I'm
hearing these
begging you to
stories.
stop.
That's what I told Joe. I go, why the fuck does some weird shit always happen at the
It's-
7-Eleven? And she's
7-Eleven, Dollar General, Chili's.
General.
Girl.
Fool me
And-
how many times?
And
This
then
is what you
she-
liberals get for keeping Austin weird.
Yeah. As she's hugging me, she goes, "Oh, you smell nice." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she goes, she pointed to Joe and she said something like,
She
"Can you tell
pointed
her?"
at Joe.
This
Yes, it was like,
this
"Can you tell
interaction
her?"
is lasting so much
So-
longer than Adam and I
Trust
could
me.
even stand for.
Trust
No.
me. She's like asking, "Do you tell her
Oh.
that she smells nice?" And she goes, "I sometimes just like the smell of a man. I just like their scent."
Their musky scent.
Uh-huh. And I was like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah."
Casey, stop
it was
engaging.
So
Stop
weird. And she
engaging.
just kept staring at us, and then she started like talking to the child that was checking.
The child that
the
was
games.
running
The chi-
the cash register.
The child that was checking, that was with her mom paying,
Oh,
and was like, "Hello," and like
Oh
talking
my
to her. And I'm
God.
like, "Oh God, she's off me now. That's good." But
Out of
it was
one
so weird
child onto
because
the
it's like,
next.
she had been standing there, so it's like, and then once we get done, then she just goes up there and pays or whatever. But I'm like, she was there before us, but she
Yeah,
just wanted
well,
to talk and
this wa-
hug.
This was
and
her
hold
plan for the.
hands.
These were her plans for the day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Either
hang
that
out.
or I got pickpocketed.
Yeah, I was
I-
about to say
yeah,
she probably
I
got your
think-
thumbprints.
Yeah, Casey can't ever go to Europe. She will get one of those street performers or someone's
Uh-huh.
and then
gonna pull her to the
monk that
side.
hands
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, want to
gonna
get a
be handed a-
massage?"
She's gonna be handed a rose and she's gonna be like, "Wow, thank you so much."
Oh, thank you so much for the gift.
Thank you.
I'm shocked that didn't happen when you went to Times Square. You didn't see Optimus Prime and were like, "Oh, I just have to take a
Oh, I
picture.
need
I
a
must
photo.
I
take
need a
a
photo with
photo.
Optimus
I need a
Prime."
photo. Yeah. But anyways, so, but that was, and I keep forgetting, but that was the thing of, I said, "Are you sure?" And she goes, "No, Tammy."
Tammy.
Shakes my hand.
Did she look like this? We're showing Maleficent in the new Disney Villains Cafe.
I wish.
I
I honestly wish.
Miranda,
was
for our
switching.
listeners, can you read the sentence Maleficent is saying in this photo?
In Maleficent's voice.
Sure.
However you want to do
Yes.
it. If
I
you feel like
can't
you
do
can.
Eleanor Audley. We know
Well, we know
this.
you can't do her justice for sure. but
That's for damn
you
sure.
can attempt.
I have chosen a social media platform for which to rule.
Listen well.
All of you. What is
Why is there a phone on the end of her scepter?
because she has
Absolutely.
chosen a social media platform from which to rule.
And
I
in what
wonder
way?
what it is.
In what way does? And I am just realizing now that the magic mirror is a iPad.
Is an iPad.
It's a TV.
Oh God.
Here's
It's got,
here's
Oh,
Ursula with
yeah.
a white blazer.
here, I'll
Oh my God,
do
yeah.
her voice.
Oh, you do
Okay.
Ursula.
Please, no order. I can't.
No, you got it. That was it. Perfect.
Yep, that was it.
Please, no autographs. I make others sign things.
That's pretty good.
That was good.
There she is, Pat Carroll.
There she
There
is.
she
We're
is.
staring right
Close
at her.
enough. Welcome back, Pat.
Come on, Potionista.
Come on,
Instead of
Potionista.
barista.
What is
Like,
this
why-
on the Switch?
This will be on the Switch.
Oh
Watch
my
Miranda be
God.
like, "Ew, what is this?" And then next
I'll be like, "Actually,
episode. So I finished the
I'm kind of
story.
into
I
it.
am a Potionista.
I
I
am
am
a
She's a
Potionista.
top knot. She's a
The
top
evil
bun,
queen.
the evil queen.
Wait, actually, that's iconic.
No, it's not.
Need a
Look
do-over
at her.
Doppio?
Curve,
How
mama.
It's
easy.
giving Descendants.
It is giving Descendants.
I don't understand how some of them have like just like
Adam
changed.
Zuccarello, go.
Prepare me a potion that'll keep my temper in check, Anita, darling.
darling.
That's the only way I can accent Cruella.
Oh,
What
look
the
at
fuck is Gaston wearing?
He
You know
looks
what?
like he's like a Vegas, like a card
A
dealer.
card dealer.
He looks like he
Yeah.
drives a
He's
golf
he's
cart.
golfing. Yeah.
Oh,
look at
a
his players.
golfer.
Excuse me. Why is Dr. Facilier doing hookah in the back?
Or he's like using the free Wi-Fi of the cafe to
Yes. He's in the internet
This
cafe.
is
Yeah.
so
Or no.
fascinating.
That's not Dr. Facilier. That's Jafar.
Oh my god, that is Jafar.
Because he has the snake.
Ew.
time has done. Time has
Why
not
is he
been
wearing a
Jafar's
Why is he
fedora?
wearing a
Yeah, where's the
fedora?
Oh, there he. Well, he's wearing a. No, that's Hook. That's Jafar. That's Hook. Hook in a. Hook looking like
Sweater?
he lives in Wicker Park, girl. Look at this. This is
Yeah,
Hipster-
Williamsburg
hipster
Hook.
yeah.
Yeah.
Keep Austin weird, honey.
This
Oh
is
yeah, this is just an
so-
Austin cafe.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's
Yeah, he's in a
Jafar.
fedora.
Jafar looking
Ew.
like Mystery from the Pickup Artist.
Oh no, he's listening to those are earbuds.
Those are earbuds.
He don't even got Bluetooth.
And it's an umbrella. It's an umbrella. Well,
Available now, Miranda. So
Available
there you
now.
go.
I think my go off
How
is
much
this.
is this?
Oh.
How much
Yeah.
is this?
Trust me, this cafe is cursed.
I think this is my go off because you remember how a couple years ago they were like, we gotta keep Disney more timeless. In what way is this time? Where's the timelessness?
Where's the
This is
of
time?
this?
2024, honey. 25.
It's 2025.
Okay.
And no company is better at navigating like current trends than the Walt Disney Company.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a
they're
proven
they're
fact.
on the pulse.
They're always on the
Mhm.
pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the fortified gravy boat.
I'm sure the like buttons on those. I'm sure those phones have buttons, like physical buttons. Like that's how delayed they are. In
You know what
whatever the
they need?
design of the screen
Parkbound
is.
buttons.
Those are the buttons that are always on the pulse, honey. Too quick, honey.
Mhm.
Too quick.
Yes. Get
Also
your
f-
Chapel Run inspired Parkbound buttons now. Parkboundbuttons.weebly.com.
She's just about to break out, you know. Like I really think Chapel Roan is going to be the next
I
big
really
Nobody's
thing.
talking about her. No one's
No.
talking
No
about
one's
Chapel
talking about
Roan.
her.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oy, oy, oy.
Well, that was Adam's go off then. Anyone else have anything to go?
This is a
Eric?
flop. This looks like a flop. I would play it, and I would
Adam
be mad
will
the
be
whole
playing.
time. No, I'm not. I'm not going to, but I would. if it was free.
Parkboundbuttons.com just automatically brings you to parkboundbuttons.weebly.com.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
a
I did get.
it's a little
okay,
redirect.
let's-
So here we go.
let me go
Okay.
off.
Okay, Miss Domain.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Google domains sold themselves to
To
Squarespace
Squarespace.
domains.
Uh-huh.
And if you had a domain, which you paid $12 a year from Google Domains, it was very simple, very easy to connect, blah, blah, blah. Easy peasy. They sell to Squarespace domains. And me, I have just been keeping my Parkbound Buttons domain forever because, you never know. It's $12. Let's just say, let's
Yeah.
just keep renewing. And so for the longest time, I had it. Once I unpublished my Parkbound Buttons site, I just had it
Just let it
redirect.
expire.
I let it redirect to my link tree.
Okay.
So if anyone
okay.
had Parkbound Buttons, you could still find me, whatever. So cut to me trying to get my shop back in order and properly get Parkbound Buttons back. So I go onto my site and I see the directions that I need. I have to log into Squarespace for the first time because I have never, and it shows me my domain and everything. And then none of the instructions are working on how to connect it. Like it's like not letting me add in certain things and it's just not going through. And I'm like,
Mhm.
this is frustrating. And so then I start reading all these Reddit reviews and posts that are like, Squarespace domains is so hard to get in touch with anyone. It takes forever to do anything.
But I've been
I-
assured they have 24/7 customer support. For many podcasts over many years, I've been assured of this.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I definitely sat for like 30 minutes waiting in the chat for someone to show up and for them to just say, well, you need to wait for once they got on with me in chat. They were like, "Have you waited 48 hours? Otherwise, I can't help you. It's
48
out of my
hours.
hands." Like, they were basically like, "We can't help you until your problem has been a problem for 48 hours."
That's so dumb.
So anyway, so I'm pissed. So I'm like, "You know what? I'm transferring out of Miss Squarespace." So I need
Tell
to
him.
so this is all I have to unlock my domain and then I had to request a transfer code, and then I can transfer to my new provider. I'm just gonna use Weebly. Weebly has a service where they can just manage the domain
Take it
for
all.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I request a transfer code. That wasn't showing up, and that's when I messaged them because I'm ready to just get out of there. And then I get the transfer code. I'm like, great. I go in and it's like Weebly's like, oh, your domain is still locked. Check again. And it shows that I've unlocked it. So then I go to their FAQs on Squarespace. And before I unlocked my domain, it said, if you're unlocking your domain to possibly transfer it, make sure that you keep all your contact info up to date. So you can get the transfer code and everything. And my contact info was out of date because it was like an address from
A burner.
Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, so I update it.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. So cut to me looking at this FAQ, and they say, "Oh, once you update your contact information, we will do an automatic lock on your domain for 60 days." So you can't unlock it. Like, it'll show that you have it unlocked, but we do an automatic lock that is beyond our control when you update your contact information.
What?
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
And then everyone on Reddit was saying it's such BS, blah blah blah, and they do this lock. So I cannot move I can't move my domain over. What I can do in the meantime, I couldn't get it all figured out, but I just have it like pointing to. So if you
Mhm.
type in
Yes,
parkbound.com,
It
it
just
should
redirects
It'll just go.
redirect you. It's a redirect and not like a
Yeah.
complete whatever.
Transfer. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got that happening right now, but I'm so pissed at Squarespace and Google domains for going under because Squarespace sucks. And
Part I don't understand is it because it's Google.
yeah, like Google. I don't know why Google got rid of it. Like, why did
It
they
wasn't profitable.
I guess Squarespace gave it and was like, give us that money.
Give us that.
Because
Give us that domain.
give us that domain money.
Yeah.
So they're on my shit list.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was like, this is such a scam because they literally like, oh, make sure your contact information's up to date. And I'm like, oh, it's not. Let me
Great.
update it. And it doesn't tell you, oh, if it does,
It locks you
we're
for
gonna-
2 months.
For 2 months. But you know what is the funniest gag or just like so interesting? So I'm doing all this yesterday, March 31st, 2025. I registered the parkboundbuttons.com URL March 31st, 2015.
Whoa.
Because I was
That's
on
crazy.
Etsy for a year. I was
Mhm.
on Etsy for a year,
Oh,
and
before
then
you.
I moved over to my own domain, and I did that on March 31st, 2015.
Wow.
10
The deep
years.
decade.
I was telling
Mhm.
Miranda, it's like kismet. It was like
Meant to
Meant to
be.
be. Wow. The
Yeah.
inspiration.
So
So yeah, that was boring. It wasn't as good as Chili's, okay, but
Oh
Chili's was great. Our server was so good.
Oh my god.
my gosh.
I used my $20 bog card.
Yes.
And we
It-
celebrated getting our venue with
A triple dipper?
triple dippers.
Hmm.
Also, we're going on a cruise.
Oh.
I
She's
booked with
setting sail.
I booked with Moments
With a small
of
business?
Magic. Moments with Moments of Magic.
Yeah.
Travel.
Moments of magic.
Magical
travel.
moments by Magic.
The magic.
Yeah.
What shit?
no.
Are you going on the one that Marina's going on in 2 weeks or
No.
whatever?
No, I'm going Labor Day weekend.
On the
Oh.
dream.
It's Labor Day, September 1st to the 5th, Monday through Friday, out of
Mhm.
Fort Lauderdale.
With your fam or just you?
Yeah, I'm
You and Joe?
interested how
Me and Joseph.
Wow.
I know we're getting Joe. We're getting Joe on a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get him that Paulo, and he's just gonna
We'll
be.
get
Yeah.
Adam on a cruise.
We're
We'll
getting you
get
guys
him.
on a cruise. I think so. I'm trying to think of like what
I want
ship.
to get on I forget the Destiny is
So,
a 5-night, isn't
The
it?
Destiny is like 3, 4, 5. I think are there.
I didn't
So
even know there was a ship called
I had
Destiny.
no idea.
I feel
well,
like
she's
that's a-
coming out in December.
Oh, I see. I
She's
see.
coming.
But I
That's
was
a drag
looking.
queen, honey.
I was looking
Yeah.
at next year's sailings for the Destiny, and
Destiny
honestly, they're
Cruise.
not bad comparatively to the other ships. They're not bad price wise.
Not bad.
So I
Not
think
bad.
we could do a Destiny.
It's a winter cruise or
No,
spring?
she's all year. She goes all year. She'll be out of, I forget where out. She's out either Port
She's
Canaveral
out.
or Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Honestly, I love Fort Lauderdale because there's an airport right there,
Mhm.
and
You are flying. I was going to ask if you were. I didn't know if you were flying into Fort Lauderdale.
oh yeah, we'll fly into Fort Lauderdale probably, because it's right next to the airport, the
Yeah.
cruise terminal.
Oh,
Fort
lot- and they-
Everglades.
I saw something that a lot of the hotels do. They have an airport shuttle that, or the hotels that do an airport shuttle also do a terminal shuttle.
That's
like
so
a-
nice. You
cruise
don't get that anymore. It's so hard to find an airport shuttle these days.
Well, you're gonna be able to check your luggage back into the resort.
At South
Only
Street.
at Pop Century.
Oh,
And
thank God
just
that's
for
what we're saying.
Southwest.
Ooh, thank God.
Only Pop Century. Only if you're flying Southwest are they doing trials of the airport check-in that they used to
And
do
it's like, why do
pre-COVID.
they
Right.
need to do trials?
Why do
They
you need
did
to
it
try?
for
Just do it.
forever.
Years.
You
Just
know how to
do
do
it.
Well, because they fired all the people that did it.
And you,
Yeah.
It's not a hard concept. You're just taking their luggage for them.
just a little drizzle.
And like Southwest, you're not even checking them in because they would have had to check themselves in already.
Mhm.
It's all.
It's
You
all
know
a
what?
bit
If we're
silly,
gonna,
isn't it?
it's a little bit silly.
It's all a bit
It's
A little bit silly.
Well, pretty soon there's gonna be no point for doing Southwest because nobody's gonna be checking luggage.
No one's. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We're all gonna be shoving it in those overheads.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
did you see the new thing that they're gonna get rid of the lining up 1 through 30?
Yeah, they've done that. That's been.
They announced that like
thing.
the end of last year, but then I
But
think
they-
they
No,
like
they
had
said-
shifted
well, they
the
said
date
we-
of when they were gonna do it.
They had
2026.
they went back
Mm.
on it because they said, "Oh, we're gonna still have you'll still have a boarding number," and then they decide recently they said, "You know what? You won't have a boarding
Even
number.
that
Oh,
is
wow.
gone.
Hmm.
It'll just be zones like everyone else."
So now you have to pay to if you want a specific seat, you'll have to pay for it.
And if you want a specific boarding number, or if you want a specific like
Boarding
boarding
group.
area, you gotta be A-list preferred,
AMC A list.
Mhm.
AMC A-list,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alamo
Draft. Oh, we haven't
Uh,
Alamo'd in so
Alamo
long.
There's been nothing to Alamo.
There's been nothing to
Yeah.
Alamo.
We're going to the movies this weekend. Also, Joe's work. They're probably gonna take their invite their team to go see the Minecraft movie
Oh my God.
because they
Mm.
do
They do the
YouTube
yes.
videos.
they love
Yeah,
yeah.
that's sweet. That's
Yeah.
nice.
And I said, I
Yeah.
want to go.
Nice.
Miranda, anything to go off phone?
Yeah, I'll go off.
Okay.
You'll what?
I will. I'm about to go off.
And where can you get those?
You can get those. I don't know, RJ. Where can you get those?
Public.com/user/the Ampliverse. Honey.
Yeah.
RJ, I gotta get you on Dashery.
Is there a
This-
different one? If there's a better one to use, honey,
Yeah,
let me know.
I've already
Public,
bought it.
but it's I'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay.
off-
Okay.
I'll
We'll talk off
pod.
pod. Talk shop off pod.
It is T Public. It's just a different thing.
Okay. Miranda, go ahead.
This day, April 1st is the dumbest day in the world.
Mhm.
None of it is funny.
I think you do this go off every year.
But specifically today, like, the internet is a pit of hell on
Yeah.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Because all of these corporations, it's cute when, like, kids are like, I picked up some girly pops from school today, and their uncle was coming to babysit them, and they, like, colored on the toilet paper or, like, things like that. That's fun. Whatever. We can allow that. But when corporations are like, we've added a new ice cream flavor and it's sriracha. And things along those lines, it's so, like, just do it. It'd be funny if you, for the day, had a sriracha flavored
Had
ice
it and did
cream.
it.
The
Yeah.
pizza place that's offering pepperoni and marshmallow, just do it. Like, if you're
Yeah.
so dumb to make it poke. There was the brewery by us said that they were coming out with a pizza sour, like a beer. And I was like, just, you made the
not?
graphic. You made the graphic for it. Do something stupid then. Like, I don't know. I just,
Oh my
nothing
God,
is funny.
Oh,
Cupcake showing
Oh,
whole
jeez.
on pod. My God.
April
Please.
Fools.
April Fools.
April Fool's, she said. I don't know. I've never seen a funny April Fool's joke. And even like the people who are like in the Facebook groups trying to like also give lies about, it's just lying is what it is.
It's just lying. It's a day of
It's
lying.
gaslighting.
It's a day
We're
of-
just calling it
we're-
gaslighting
We're
day.
gaslighting everybody. It's just,
And
none
that's
of
a
it's
real
fun.
serious problem.
I think we need to end it. I think April Fool's Day should be retired. That's all.
Yeah. When I get a corporate email, April Fool, and it wasn't the first thing I got during the day. It was in the middle of the day. It was like
So them trying to
3:30
be funny.
PM, and it was like your order confirmation. It looked like an order confirmation. Like, and I was like, "Oh my God, I did not buy anything." Like, I was like, "What the hell?" Because it was a company that, it said like your order confirmation, and it said had number, and it was 040125. And so I immediately click on it because I'm like, "What the hell happened? Someone got my card and they're ordering something." And then it was like, "Just kidding, April Fools, but we did drop some new items. Come check them out."
Boot.
That's not even funny.
No.
Boot.
It's like now you made me mad. I'm actually not happy.
And Casey knows funny. She's a
And I know
clownfish.
funny. I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
She's an improv legend.
It's my
Legend.
job. I will say the theater that I do improv at, they posted today that their theater was purchased by Tesla, and they had all these things about how they were gonna use it for the theater. And it's like, obviously a joke because obviously we hate Tesla, blah blah blah,
Mhm.
But it was saying something about it. They had a whole press release in it. And I was like, "Oh, this is funny. It's a comedy club."
It's a comedy
Funny.
club. Why is Tesla buying a comedy club?
April Fool's Day should be, little Laffy Taffy jokes.
Uh-huh.
Like what? Like
Actually,
like Adam's
it should-
little
Yeah.
wabbit.
yes, it
Wascally
should
Wabbit.
be the what's it? Oh my God, the meatloaf cupcake with mashed potato whipped topping.
Yes.
Yes. Like, I saw a mom making a grilled cheese, but it was angel food cake with cheese colored frosting. Like, that's cute. Keep it in the family,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Don't drag me
keep
into
light.
it.
Yeah.
Don't drag me into it.
Yeah. Because the internet can't take it, just like they thought I was April Fooling today.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Parkbound.
look what we've
Well,
done.
In
that
this
was
year,
probably on
2020.
you. I would have announced tomorrow.
I was too excited, y'all. And
no.
in
I
this-
told her to do at least another post to be like, this was not a
Yeah.
joke.
This was real.
This is real.
This is real. But especially because you did it.
This is real. This is me.
Because you did a reel.
I did a reel.
You did a real. You did a real
because
reel.
I did a reel. I need to do a static post, but
You
I don't
need
have
to
the
do a static.
buttons yet. So I would have to just use
that's
my.
true.
I gotta use
Do
my,
a fake one and then like just
Yeah, just CGI something.
magic erase it in there or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI.
AI, honey. I don't have
RJ?
one, unfortunately. I guess it's this weather. I'm really sick of it. I hated that we were so warm and comfortable this weekend that maybe we forgot to turn the heat back on.
Ooh.
And maybe we woke up and it was 64 degrees.
Yeah, that happened to me as well. I was like, oh,
That's what I'm saying, right? It's like,
Ooh.
yeah. And Adam is spinning a little narrative that it was my fault.
Because it was.
but it's
But
kind of
it-
fun to like, and then
it
just
just
curl up under the blanket. It's like,
And it was so
oh,
funny.
Not now that I'm sick.
He's hacking,
Oh.
slashing all over the place. Although I remember Friedrich being so squirmy that night, and I was like, Friedrich, stop, just lay down. And then when I woke up and I was like, it's fucking cold. And I turn on the heat.
That's the thing.
Oof.
The having to switch on to like the air conditioning back to the
Mhm.
heat to turning
Mhm.
off and opening windows.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I can't
Putting on the
handle
mask.
putting on the
taking
mask,
off
turning
the
on the
mask.
mask,
this
Yeah.
part of spring.
It
It's
all
the
gets
worst.
it
So
all gets a
annoying.
little exhausting.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
then it's like when you
Mm.
do open the window to like, okay, let's bring in some fresh air because it's nice out. I'm fucking sneezing all over the damn.
yes, that's
place.
right. Yeah, like God forbid there not be
Jesus.
pollen anywhere.
I was sneezing
Lord.
all day yesterday. It was the worst.
It hasn't quite hit me yet, but it'll always get me like in my throat will itch so bad.
It's
Yeah.
So
so
we haven't
weird.
quite
Pollen
gotten
doesn't
there.
affect me, but like the fall, the
The
fall,
Oh.
fallen.
hay fever really gets me.
Ah,
Fallen.
Hey fever.
Mhm.
hey
Um,
fever. Hey fever.
Hey, fever.
Hey fever, your camera's off. If we can just turn that on for the meeting.
Hey, fever. We're actually doing mute. Please, could you mute yourself?
Actually, doing mute. We're doing mute.
We're actually doing mute.
Actually,
Are you guys ready for
I
tomorrow?
don't do
What's
video.
tomorrow?
I don't do
Tomorrow as of
video.
recording.
Tomorrow is a recording.
It's Tariff Day. Happy Tariff Day tomorrow.
Happy we're only buying American Cars Day, you guys.
Happy what the fuck am I gonna do if I can't get wine from overseas day?
You can get it. You'll just have to pay exorbitantly.
35%.
That's why I was like, if we just like go over there,
Yeah, just bring it back.
just bring it back.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're just gonna do. We're just gonna
Drive
now
to
take a
Toronto.
Oh
little.
no, we have to
Oh,
go to.
no.
Oh no.
We gotta get like a
Arr.
case of this for each of us.
I wonder if you could just go to Canada and then buy it in Canada and bring it back.
That's a good point. Mm.
In a French province.
In a chateau.
Or just a regular.
Yeah, anyway, because it's not
Province.
just French wine. We get it from everywhere.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a
Everywhere.
problem. It's gonna be a problem. One of my favorite bars, they always have Aperol spritzes for their aperitivo, and they're
Ugh.
like $6. And they posted today, they're like, "This may be the last day of $6."
Celebrate your $6
spritzes. And I was like,
spritzes.
"Damn, that sucks." That was the cheapest you could get anywhere. Granted, they were like,
And the weather was beautiful for an Aperol spritz this past week.
"Ugh, it was spritz weekend,
It should have been a spritz weekend.
man." But then it snowed. I like literally, I like looked outside. I was like, "Are we?
Well.
This is a joke. This is a sick joke."
It's April Fool's. Well,
Fool me.
listeners, thank you for listening. Don't forget, we've got the close friends. For
We got the
$5
close
a month, you get 3 bonus episodes. Here's the lineup
haven't-
for April.
I haven't been adding anyone to
I
the
added
group.
one person, so I would
Okay,
just check. I
good.
think there's a few more. Two new close friends just joined the chat.
Okay.
Welcome.
And Miranda
If you
needs
are a new
and
close
Miranda
friend,
does need to vet them just to make
Who
sure.
are
that they're
they,
not
RJ?
family
I had
relatives.
already asked, and you literally ignored me. I was like, "Who are they?"
One was called
one
One
was
was-
Rocky.
Yeah.
one was,
Roxanne.
yeah, one was called Roxanne. Here's the slate for April. We're gonna do some more Disney planning for the Rat
Mhm.
Batch weekend.
Yep.
And this is
Casey
where
and
we'll
I-
give like details for the bachelorette
Deets,
party.
yes.
Yeah,
So close friends. If you close friends, please come.
please
We'll
come.
be there. We're just gonna sit on in there. You know,
Sit, baby. We're
I've got drinking
dancing.
we're
games.
dancing.
Yeah, we've got games.
I've
We'll
got drinking games set up.
Wow.
Or
we'll
not
hopefully
set up,
bring
but
in some
in my phone.
snacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll have a runner to go back
We
and
have
forth
a runner.
from.
His name is
Yeah.
Jace.
Is
His name is
Jason. He'll
Jace.
be doing some running from
Mhm.
And
between.
he'll be
Mhm.
doing his training for the marathon.
Yes,
be running.
exactly.
He'll be
Mhm.
running,
When is the
honey.
last time we saw Jace?
Miranda's wedding, I think. Back in.
Shut up. When is the last time we saw Jace?
It had to be when we came
In
for
Florida.
For Chives, yeah.
Oh yeah, you
July.
came for
July 2021.
No, it was the
No.
last time
The-
when you couldn't come.
When you couldn't come. The
when I
cursed.
yeah.
couldn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cursed
The last
event.
cursed New Year's.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The last time we did
New
a New
Year's.
Year's.
But that was New Year's
20
into 2024.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
crazy.
it's been over a
Barbie.
year. Oh, Barbie.
Oh,
Barbie.
did he come
But
to
that was
Barbie?
yes,
Oh yeah,
it
he
did.
came to Cesar's. That's right.
Was
You
that
didn't-
2024 or was
You
that
didn't come
2023?
to yes,
That was
because you.
2023.
That was 2023. Yeah.
Oh, that was 2023.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was Chives. Damn.
Wow.
Because you came alone for S Club and then broke your back.
Yep.
So we've got Rat Batch. That's an episode this month. We've Casey and I are unearthing a single rider. We're gonna talk about our internet boys,
Internet boyfriends.
and then
Mhm.
Miranda will have then just returned from another cruise, so she'll be doing a deep Disney
From the
fantasy.
Disney fantasy.
The
Fantasy. yes.
fantasy. Yes. As I collect
Who-
them all.
Who's your guest for that one? Who do you want?
Oh yeah,
You
who
want
wants to
Adam?
talk
You
to
wanna-
me? I don't think Adam. How about Casey? Will probably have some questions.
I'll definitely have some questions.
Are you
But
good,
Yeah.
Casey?
I
You're
feel
gonna
like
do
Adam
triple
needs-
duty this month.
Well, I think Adam also needs to be on it because he needs to get.
We gotta
excited
convince
for a
him.
cruise.
We need to. Yeah,
I've
and
got all the time in the world to be on a pod.
And on a
True.
cruise, honey.
And on a
and on a
cruise.
cruise. It really is
I
too bad we
genuinely
can't
would
get
have
ya.
tried to get onto this cruise.
Yeah.
And you know what's
But
so
it's because
upsetting?
of the
You know what's so upsetting?
what is
is
so
I could've-
upsetting, Miranda?
I could have gotten you on the cruise because they just released this week a travel agent rate for it.
Oh,
But guess who did not book a travel? Guess who booked rack rate, Mama? It was me.
It's you.
But I think I could have like changed names and then like we could have like added people.
So
you know what I mean?
Randy is taking the rec rate, but Miranda is going on the travel rate.
Yeah,
One of those.
something along those lines. So
Jason, Adam in their room, and then Miranda in her room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me, sorry.
All right. Well,
yeah, so stay tuned, girls.
tuned and join us, and we'll see you next week. Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for joining the group chat, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.